advantage match, or they might have been stats versus Serral, but both players were continually killing each other's gas workers, specifically gas workers, and every single time, immediately back on gas. They immediately box 3, put it back on gas. It was almost like you couldn't even catch it, right? Couldn't even catch it. And I was just commenting to her about how impressive it was that they were refilling gas so quickly, right? And this is the kind of skill check that, against a lesser opponent, right, is a differentiator, right? When Serral cues some, you know, some mere mortal on the ladder, he can do that to them and actually throw them off of their game, right? Does it enough times, they might make the mistake once, right? Might make the mistake one time. And so you can do this too in your games. You don't need to be a god tier GM player to do this kind of stuff. You can say, my opponent's mortal, I'm mortal, I'm probably going to float money, right? I'm probably going to float some money while I am harassing these workers and specifically targeting gas workers. I'm going to have that in mind. I'm going to try to come back and spend as best I can after I do this harass. But I'm going to force my opponent to take an action that they don't want to take, right? Did I good luck opponent? Yeah. And so that's kind of like just a neat little thing that you can incorporate into your play. It's something I've been working on just a little bit. I'm a very macro-oriented player, so I don't like to do harassment type stuff too much. I want to just focus on getting my own macro and my own defense very clean. I definitely want to be like a stats, right? That's just kind of stylistically where I want to be.
We don't have enough minerals.
But that doesn't mean that you don't do it, right? Like, as I said in this example, Stats is trying to throw Serral off his game. He's trying to... Hold position. Don't get memed. Don't get memed. Okay, now build your thing.
Minerals for that. That'll cost more
That was
minerals
weird.
than we have.
That was weird. I'm not into it.
We don't have enough minerals.
I'm not into it.
Need more minerals for
Why
that.
you do this?
We don't have enough minerals.
We don't have enough pros. We don't have enough of them. Jeez. Let's ping pong this back and forth. Let's get... Okay, I do have idle workers. There's you there. Why is everything terrible right now? Okay, let's send you down here. G3A. And now put that there. And you make this thing.
That'll cost more minerals than
You
we have.
make this building. Okay, now you can put mine.
Need more minerals for that.
Okay, well that was really wonky.
Glory to the dead.
We don't have enough minerals.
The Templar.
You can go home. Did I just have idle probes somewhere? It feels like it evened out now. I'm so confused. Local man drives himself crazy messing up his build.
The
Hold position. Thank
firstborn
you.
shall persevere.
Get this
That'll
thing
cost
started,
more
maybe.
minerals than we have.
Okay, check the drone count.
Pours alive.
Check the drone count. Send her home.
Let not. We serve.
That was, I think, 7. Nice healthy count. Love that.
Need
No,
more
don't-
minerals for
on the
that.
go here. I don't think I've chronoed that yet. You want to dump 1 chrono. Actually, I must have. I must have because my gates aren't
Glory
even
to the
started, right?
Daemon.
Gates are not started yet, so that was a bad chrono. That should have been a pro chrono. It's gonna slow us down a bit.
Need more minerals for that.
And actually, I shouldn't have made that pylon. I made it because I was paranoid about being supply blocked, but obviously we're not going to be producing enough for that to matter, right? We're not going to be producing enough for that to matter. Okay. I need to just kind of
The firstborn.
get myself centered here, make sure I'm not making mistakes like that.
We're done with the research.
Glory to the Daemon.
Yes, I'm hitting late with this. I hit late with it last game as well.
Upgrade complete. Seems more pylons are required.
Crap.
Can't warp that in.
Mid diamond, not guessing.
Where shall we march? The firstborn shall persevere.
don't have enough minerals.
Not that many of them, though.
Fire shall be reclaimed. Combat. For Celendis.
This is actually kind of good for us. Actually, kind of good for us.
I think we
Shoot,
need more
that's not
pylons.
bad.
Construct additional pylons.
For Celendis. Najakar. For Zalat. The Templar. Blade cannon arm.
Alright. Just make things. Don't have enough gates yet, so let's fix that. This is a better
That can't
opponent.
work without a power
This is a
field.
better opponent than we've been fighting.
Give us. Let your the firstborn shall persevere. Glory to the it shall be done.
I guess that can't work without a power field.
The firstborn shall
Our warriors are under attack.
fire shall be.
I lose the ammo? Shoot. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go.
The firstborn
Oh, I
shall
didn't.
persevere.
Cool. Saving the ammo was pretty
Give us your
big there,
command.
actually.
Blessed.
Shoot.
Where shall we march?
She is meant to be on hold position right there.
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
So we only have one immortal, and that's actually a pretty big difference, because that's what does our damage.
Najakar.
Nothing left in that mineral. Energy's too low.
We need to make very, very sure this immortal does not get killed.
Glory to the Daemon. The firstborn shall persevere.
Did we mined out a mineral?
I have met the
We're in pretty good shape. Yeah, I got him. Good, got him. Did we get the focus goal? Did we get the focus goal? Was anybody paying attention to my money? I wasn't. Rip. GG. Oh, that opponent made me work for it a bit more. I did good? Alright. Well, if we think I did good, I definitely didn't float it before like 5 minutes, so we could watch 3 minutes of it at 8x speed real quick. Just staring up here. So it's getting a little bit harder to control the 7 adept against these opponents. I need to hit more cleanly with it, and I need to control it better and make better decisions for this build to work the way that I want for it to. But it's a playstyle I enjoy a lot. I actually, you know, as much as my opponents say, oh, Protoss or whatever, I do think that decision making does kind of play a pretty big factor, and then unit control too, against the varying different compositions. I'm glad we got one more point at least. Damn, I was taking an ass kicking on this one. So something I like to do as it gets a little later in the night, you know, it's a little more intimate, just 177 of us here. How's your day going, chat? What's good with you? What are Are you struggling to learn anything in StarCraft right now? Maybe we can, as a group, this is a safe space, okay? There's no, oh, you're a scrub. We're not doing that here, okay? Is there something you're struggling with? Or is there something you're working on? Maybe you just learned something cool and you would like